Hello and welcome to the history of Stargate Universe. Today's episode we're going to cover the Destiny Interface Chair, and here we go. The Destiny Interface Chair is a device that was created by the Ancients and installed on Destiny. It appeared to serve similar functions to the Repository of Knowledge and control chairs that had been seen in various other locations once controlled by the Ancients, and may be an earlier design of the same technology. This unit predates the later versions of the Repository of Knowledge and control chair devices, possibly by millions of years. This device, located aboard Destiny, is a chair and contains electrodes placed on either side of the user's head, which facilitates transfer of information to the brain, and from the brain to the ship's computer. The electrodes do not normally puncture the skin during operation, but the seizures induced in some cases can cause the user's head to cut itself on them. The chair can perform a variety of different functions, some, such as the transfer of Destiny's database into the human mind, were already programmed by the Ancients before the arrival of the Destiny expedition. Others, such as the lucid dream state it can induce, was the result of the Tok'ra modifications to both the hardware and software of the chair. Because this technology predates the creation of the ancient technology activation gene, or at least the widespread use of it as a security measure, the device appears to work with any human. It does, however, present significant safety risks to non-ancients, especially when using ancient programs written for use on their own kind. Unlike later ancient neural interface devices, which were widely used but performed only fixed functions, the Destiny's neural interface chair is a versatile tool to be controlled and monitored by experts. It can perform a large variety of functions on an individual's brain and mind, functions still being discovered by the Destiny expedition. Whilst the Ancients left many programs in the Destiny's database, some were unsuitable for the human brain. So the Tok'ra had both written software and physically modified the chair to allow it to better work with their own kind. Database transfer. This program was written by the Ancients and instructs the chair to download the Destiny database into the mind of its user. Curiously, the database master code is not required to perform this function, despite the database being protected by it when accessed through normal consoles. Dr. Jeremy Franklin's personality, however, changed considerably after use of the chair, and he became reluctant to share any of Destiny's secrets with Dr. Nicholas Rush. This may be an equivalent security precaution programmed into him by the chair. This program, in its original ancient form, is unsuitable for use by normal humans. Their brains cannot handle the rapid transfer of information. The only known human user of the program, Franklin, was left in a catatonic state for months, though he did partially recover. This may suggest that Destiny's database does, in fact, contain a manageable amount of information, unlike the later Repository of Knowledge, which the Asgard believed would overwhelm and kill any normal human. The Tok'ra modified this chair slightly, in pursuit of the master code, accessing information buffers and adding some software to allow the user to receive information slowly in the form of a lucid dream. The information in the database was not transferred in a manner which could be easily interpreted by the user, and it only provided a small clue as to the nature of the master code when used by Rush. Ship control. Similar to the functions of the control chair, the Destiny's interface chair allows the control of the ship's systems via mental commands. It appears as though the master code is not required for this function either, despite navigation controls, amongst many others, being protected by the code when accessed by consoles. It should be noted, however, that the only user of this program, Jeremy Franklin, may already have known the code when using the chair, and this may have allowed him to access more systems than otherwise would have been possible. Uploading of the human mind. Ancient programming in the chair allows it to upload an entire human mind into the Destiny's database, where it can then be run by ship's computers. This process, for unknown reasons, appears to wipe the mind from the chair's user as well. In cases where more than one mind occupies the same body, however, individual minds can be selectively uploaded, leaving others intact. This program, despite its ancient origin, appears to be harmless even to normal humans. Virtual reality. After a human mind has been uploaded into the ship, it can be placed in one of Destiny's apparent perfect simulations, where it will be given a virtual body and be literally unaware of any differences. This is dangerous, however, as the process of uploading and re-uploading a mind is complex, and the potential exists for many problems to occur. It is unknown if the chair can create a true virtual simulation inside the user's brain without uploading their mind to the ship. Considering the ability of the ship-wide neural interface to perform such a function whilst the user is asleep, it is likely that the neural interface chair can do the same thing if programmed correctly. Medical uses. Rush stated that the chair could be used to cure the Zat'nikatel pathogen, which was given to Chloe Armstrong while she was held on one of their ships. He said this was possible because the chair would destroy any non-human parts of her which it detected. It is unknown specifically to what he was referring to. He could have meant that either the infection in the body or, more likely, altercations to the brain. Either way, the chair was unsuccessful in curing Chloe entirely. Her body still continued transforming, and she continued to gain access to more and more Zat'nikatel knowledge. She did not, however, suffer the effects of the infection's mind control anymore, suggesting that Rush may have selectively targeted that aspect of the pathogen, whilst leaving its knowledge intact. Hey, thank you for watching the History of Stargate Universe. Special thanks to the Stargate fandom for all information you heard today. Very special thanks to Royalty Free Tube for this fantastic background. Have a great day. Bye-bye.